Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackers Gaming, bringing you the next matchup in the DLC character tournament. So, real quick, if you're new, a couple rules if you want to participate. Basically, it's a tournament, and we're going along voting to see who we would want as a DLC character in Smash Ultimate. So there are assist trophies and spirits and Pokemon and all sorts of stuff. None of that matters for this tournament. Nothing deconfirms any character. Everybody's on the table. It's vote for who you personally want. So the way you vote is down in the comments by simply typing the name of the character in today's matchup, which you probably already seen by the title of the video or the thumbnail. And if you haven't, I will be going over those characters in just a second. So, one vote per person. It's a double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose twice before they are officially eliminated. And if there's a tie in voting, hopefully there never is, but if there is, I'll flip a coin, break the tiebreaker. Pretty simple. That's how it is. Alright, well, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the results. And we are back in the loser bracket, meaning whoever loses these next quite a handful of games. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoever loses these next 8 games are all eliminated. So the next 8 matchups, 8 eliminations are coming up. So it is the results of my personal #1 most wanted character, Waluigi, and he's taking on Crash. I had to count this one twice. Voting wise. It was very, very close. Wasn't a tie, but it was within 1 vote. I'll tell you that. So the winner between Waluigi and Crash, I'm sad. I'm sad a bit, but Crash Bandicoot won 46-45. I counted twice. I was a bit sad, but hey, it is what it is. More people voted for Crash. Crash gets to move on for at least 1 more match because, well, he already has a loss. So 2 losses and you're done. So congrats to Crash. Moving on at least 1 more round. And Waluigi is officially eliminated. Sad for me, but you know what? I'll get over it. But yeah, so Crash gets to move on. Congrats. I think I already said that, but let's move on to today's matchup, which I believe should be Dixie Kong taking on Sylux. And again, loser bracket, so whoever loses, done from the tournament. So let's do this, all right? Let's jump into it. All right, first up, Sylux. I think the biggest thing Sylux has going for it, I don't think Sylux has a gender, I don't know. But the biggest thing Sylux has going for it is Metroid Prime 4 is, I believe it's slated for release sometime in 2019. And that's going to be one of Nintendo's bigger first-party titles of the year. And it's getting Metroid back into the eyes of the fan base, the fan base has been wanting, new entries for new series for quite a while. We wanted new Metroid. We're actually getting. We wanted new F-Zero. Hopefully that still happens. We want new, maybe localized, the mother games, whatever. There's a whole bunch of franchises Nintendo is sitting on that we want to see. Metroid Prime 4 is happening, I think next year. And the way that it's shaping up, Sylux is supposed to be having a pretty big role in that game. Now, Sylux is like a bounty hunter who really despises Samus and the Federation. And Sylux is just, a pretty interesting character. There's not much for Sylux's backstory, and I think that's a good way they should go with the Metroid Prime 4. I think they should definitely get some sort of backstory in there a bit, maybe where Sylux came from, maybe the motivation, something like that. I think, just to get Sylux a bit more involved, so the fan base can see what Sylux is truly all about. And plus, Sylux would not be like a straight copy of Samus. Sylux does use different sorts of weapons. I know they look pretty similar, but Sylux would be pretty awesome to see in the game. I had so much fun playing as Sylux in the Metroid Prime Hunters game on the Nintendo DS. Yes, the Nintendo DS. But it was just a character a lot of people were drawn to. A lot of people loved it. I mean, and plus Sylux is first party, so that's much easier for Nintendo to put into the game as for DLC instead of paying money for license to get third-party characters and whatnot. So, and plus, if I remember correctly, somebody was saying they went through the entire list of all the current stickers or spirits in the game of Smash Ultimate. Sylux does not have one. Very interesting. Did Nintendo kind of plan this? Is Sylux going to be planned for DLC? They could definitely use Sylux as that sort of, they'll use it to promote Metroid Prime 4. Like, hey, look, Sylux, here's this badass character coming out in Smash Ultimate as DLC. Also going to be, a big part of Metroid Prime 4. Why not check them out? Go pick up Metroid Prime 4. And I think that's a great way to do it. I always say that, Smash is a great way to promote franchises, whether it's first party for Nintendo or just third party in general. Great way to do it. It's a huge honor to be in Smash if you're a character, especially third party characters, or maybe just any character in general, honestly. But Metroid Prime 4 and Sylux, I think, have a pretty decent shot. Actually, I think it's a character that is very slowly starting to gain a bit of traction, and a bit more people are starting to notice Sylux and taking Sylux as a potential serious suitor for DLC. So I would love to see that. I'd personally love to see Sylux. But Dixie Kong, Sylux's opponent. So Dixie Kong, I say this every time I mention Dixie Kong. One of the last remaining Nintendo All-Stars, and it's kind of a crime at this point. She's not in the roster. I mean, if she would have been an assist trophy this time around, it would have sucked, but at least she would have finally been in the game at some point. She's not even an assist trophy. She's not a playable character. She's not an Echo Fighter. She's not... What is she? She's a spirit? I don't care. That doesn't mean she's not going to... She doesn't have a chance. Dixie Kong needs to be in at this point. Donkey Kong franchise as a whole is greatly represented with just 4. You only need Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, and King K. Rool. We already got 3. Give us Dixie Kong. Just let us have her. The quad, what is the, not like the trio, but like the I don't know, the quartet. There we go. How about that? The quartet for the Donkey Kong series would be like completed in my eyes. I don't think they need any other characters. Those would be the 4. I would love to see that. Dixie Kong, in my opinion, deserves it. Whether you make her a unique fighter or an Echo Fighter, yes, she will share similarities to Diddy Kong, but she's got her own moveset. I know Diddy Kong's got his peanut pop gun. Dixie Kong has like a bubblegum gun, so I mean, kind of similarities there. But the big point, I would say, definitely using her ponytail as some sort of, like a whip, or, twirling around to fly through the air. She's got like the bongo jetpacks or something. There's a lot that you can like differentiate Dixie Kong from Diddy Kong. You can make her own character. Yes, again, she'd probably still share some similarities to Diddy Kong. Maybe moveset wise, maybe they tweak it, to make it feel a bit more, Dixie Kong like. But Dixie Kong, I'm always on board. If Dixie Kong gets in, personally, I have no issues with that. I mean, like I said earlier, it's kind of, to me, it's a crime that she's not in at this point. To me, it's a crime. Plus, I think her Final Smash would be pretty cool. Now that I'm looking at this picture, it'd be like the animals, the buddies, and it'd just be like a stampede. You could get on the rhino. I forget the rhino's name, and I just faced the rhino in one of the spirit boards, in one of those spirit challenges. Oh man, I can't remember, but getting like stuff from the Donkey Kong Country series involved in her Final Smash would be excellent. Would be excellent. Great, just a great way to make the character. That's where she came from. She's been playable in Donkey Kong Country games in the past, so she's been in Mario spin-off titles as well. I think she was in a Mario Kart and a Mario baseball game. I'm not sure about the Mario Strikers, but she's been in other games. Has she been in Mario Party games? I'm not sure about that, but she's a name. People would know her. Nintendo people especially would be like, hey, Dixie Kong's first party or DLC. Sure, why not? I'll buy her. Plus, she's a female. The roster always can use more females, more villains. Not saying she's a villain, but I don't know. She checks a lot of boxes, and she kind of deserves it at this point. Honestly, she does. So going into the voting now, I mean, I much would rather have Sylux. I think I like the character more than Sylux, but I'm voting Dixie Kong. I'm voting Dixie Kong, even though I like Sylux better. But I don't know. maybe I'm alone. Maybe more people will be like, Sylux has a better chance for DLC because his game's coming out and no Spirit. If he does have a Spirit, somebody let me know, because I've seen that quite a few people say, nope, no Sylux Spirit, so therefore he's got to be DLC. I don't know. We'll see about that. But yeah, my vote, Dixie Kong. So the only question left is, who you going to vote for? Sylux or Dixie Kong? Alright, that's pretty much going to be it. So let's show you the sneak peek for tomorrow. So looks like the matchup tomorrow is going to be Dr. Eggman taking on Hayachi. So yeah, Dr. Eggman just lost, what, yesterday to Sora. So Dr. Eggman's right back at it, taking on Hayachi. Hayachi was in the very first matchup of the tournament too, and he lost to Crash Bandicoot? Yes, lost to Crash Bandicoot by almost 100 votes. So maybe Hayachi kind of bounces back. We'll see. And then we get the results too for, who are we getting the results for? Chorus Kids taking on Skull Kids. So one of the kids is getting moved on and the other one's going home. All right. But anyway, that is going to be it for this one. Yeah, pretty much the only thing left. Yeah, who are you going to vote for? Dixie Kong or Sylux? Pretty simple. Alright, anyway, that is going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys vote. I look forward to the voting, and we'll see who gets to move on. Alright, but anyway, that's it for this one. So hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.